to the Designated Drinker Show's Tipsy, Tomfoolery, and Tryptophan Friendsgiving episode. We are the podcast that's raising the bar on craft cocktails, and I am Louise Salas. And with me, as always, is one of my favorite people to gobble until I wobble with. She is the gravy on my turkey, the nutmeg in my pumpkin pie, and the marshmallow on top of my sweet potatoes. Oh. My friend, the mixtress, DC Gina.
Well, that's just as soon as it comes. Yay!
So you get spice, sweet, and savory all in one.
I know.
Total package.
And gooey. I'm into it. A little gooey. That's after I had kids. You got a little gooey. What are you going to do?
I'll get out. So we're here having our special episode. It's the Friendsgiving episode. We've had a day full of feasting, hanging with friends, a few cocktails, and now we've all gathered. Invited a few more of our friends to kind of have a nightcap and get ready for Thanksgiving Day. Gina's going to give us some cocktails on how to manage through the in-laws and the family and the food.
The drama of it all.
The drama of it all. And speaking of drama, let me introduce today's guests, friends of ours, of the show, and friends of us on a personal note. We have Candiace Dillard, Candiace Dillard. Bassett.
That's right.
Hello. And Rachel Sergi.
Yes, you got it right.
Oh, it took me 2 times again. I could not get her name right on the first show. I was horrible. Let's please welcome them back to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for being here.
Yes. So, did you guys have a good day?
Yes. Been running around trying to get all the last minute Thanksgiving stuff together.
Yeah.
Stress.
Holidays. Now you're married, you have 2.
And now I feel like I have to be like wifely and do like wifely Thanksgiving things. Like I have to actually care about the menu.
Yes.
I don't want to do that.
Well, you did marry a chef.
I did, but marrying a chef, he doesn't want to cook on Thanksgiving.
Of course not.
Well, of course
It's a day off.
So my mom and I do all the cooking. And so it's a stress. Gotta get all the little ingredients and the onion and all these things.
Yes.
Get them
Is this
all
how you
ready.
cook?
Yes, this is what I do.
This is Candiace cooking.
This and this.
The herb sprinkles.
And drinking.
But then you also get your mom's secret recipe that you never knew before when you start cooking with
Yes.
her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She brings like her secret cookbook out, and she like holds it to her chest, and she's like, "This is just for the family." Like she won't even show Chris, and she takes it very personally that she gets to cook, and she's like, "Well, Chris doesn't have to cook everything. I want to cook too." We let her do her thing.
Good for her.
Right. Have at it, Mom. Do that. Yes.
I like that. Taking charge of the kitchen away from him. I must love that.
No.
Yeah.
She loves it. Yes.
Yeah, well, there's where you and I differ. You wouldn't want any of my mother's recipes, except she did learn how to make tortillas, which came from my father's side of the family, and she did a really great job with those homemade tortillas, which are way too much work to do. I've tried it once; it was a mess. But the rest, the turkey was cooked like 25 hours. It was dust, it was like, whoo.
Yeah.
It was.
She still served it.
Yes, because of course you had to cook it that long because otherwise you were going to get sick or something.
Yes.
Like she was doing it for your well-being.
Yeah. Gross.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah,
it was horrible.
gross.
Yeah, it was
My
awful.
English mother did the wrong thing the first time that she made a turkey. She left all of the innards inside in the plastic bag. Also cooked it for forever, and then my dad attempted to cut it, and he got out the electric knife, and then he got out what it was basically like a mini chainsaw.
Oh
Didn't
my
work,
God.
and then he took everybody out to Chinese.
Yes.
That's classic.
So, yeah.
That's very
Yes,
classic.
I
That
love
is
that.
a movie, right?
Yes, it is. That's a Christmas Thanksgiving movies. Yes.
Yes.
I'm into that. Well, I got to tell you, Thanksgiving to us is, I'm here in D.C. now 20 years.
Yeah.
School, wanted to be like, graduate school and all that stuff. I stopped going home for Thanksgiving, not because I don't love my family, just because it was hard for me to get off for the holidays. So truly, this night is always special for me the day before Thanksgiving. All my friends come to the bar, we hang out, we have cocktails. And then we used to have everybody over before I had children to our house and make dinner. And each one of my chef friends, and we called them it was a, I don't know, we didn't call it homeless, but we used to call it homeless Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
Everybody would bring an amazing dish because they were everybody in a kitchen or a bar.
Yeah.
So it would be like over the top, like, we had truffled stuffing with, goose
amazing.
and all kinds of amazing stuff. People were like,
Bougie Thanksgiving.
that's what you ate? And we're
Yes.
like, yeah.
Nice.
On solo plates. Well, we always had good booze. So
Yes.
So
Gotta have
my secret to surviving any holiday event is alcohol.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because you can just hide behind your glass or in it.
Or you can sneak it.
And then you can excuse yourself and,
Yes.
and be like, I need a minute.
Yep.
So cheers,
Yep.
ladies.
Cheers.
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 Cheers. Successful
Cheers.
Thanksgiving with family.
Absolutely.
So we're at
Just to
Archipelago.
survive the holidays.
Ooh, that's delicious.
Yeah. Sorry, yes.
Sorry, no, we're at Archipelago. So we're
Oh, we're
having a
not doing
little
shot.
15-year-old.
Oh, mine
Whoa,
is gone.
let's all finish. We'll all finish.
Sorry.
Gobble up, gobble up, gobble up.
I was ahead of the game there. Sorry, guys.
Well, we
Yeah,
found
okay.
something she likes. That's
Yeah,
it.
no, it's good.
Yeah.
Very good. It's just sweet enough. Yeah.
Just like you.
It's a little sweet, a little spicy. It's like here, a little sweet, a little spicy.
It's a little warm in my tummy
A little
now.
brown.
It's a little sassy,
brown.
a little brown. There we go. There we go.
Yeah,
It is you and glass.
It is me.
You found the perfect thing.
Yes, it's
So we're at Archipelago. So we had a nice little rum, 15-year-old rum, so delicious. I always say that rum's a really great thing to buy. It's something for the holidays. It's affordable. You can go a little bit higher end and still stay in the right price range. You know, start getting into whiskeys and stuff. Anywhere over 10 years, you're getting into like the $80 range. So rum's a nice way to make an impression.
You know, that's one spirit that I have it in my house. You know, I don't actually make cocktails with it. I don't know enough about rum. I guess
It's
I should
so
definitely
versatile.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It totally is. It's so funny. My next drink is not going to be with rum, but we could. We really could. You know what? Let's prove that it is a little versatile.
You know, like having those friends, those chefs, those bartenders.
Yes.
Yeah.
They give
Holidays.
all the gifts.
Yes.
All the
Absolutely.
gifts.
It's the gift that keeps on
what
giving.
What do they say? What is it? All rums are not whiskeys or whiskey. What is that saying?
No.
One is one and one is not the other one. Is that a thing?
You're mixing it all. You're mixing it up. Whiskey, you're mixing the bourbons. Like all whiskeys are bourbon. Sorry. All bourbon is whiskey, but not all whiskey is bourbon.
bourbon,
yeah.
You're mixing it together.
Okay. Yeah, see,
But
that's
if you
why I'm over
invent
here.
one for rum,
Yes.
you will go down in the history books.
Well, she's not going to do that.
I know.
It will be wrong.
Maybe we'll take you to like an island and like throw like a ton of rums at you every day for like a month.
And
then
maybe
you'll come
on
up with it.
accident, I'll birth this amazing libation. Yes, that could be a thing.
That'd
be
down
awesome.
for that.
I'm into that.
Yes.
I mean, look on Rachel's necklace. It says "Stop talking." Yeah. Right.
No, I
So,
I had it made
Rachel,
for me by this awesome lady in New Orleans. She's so cool.
but wait. So Rachel, I'm gonna tell a story because I think it's funny. Rachel for years would just like go to people after they just like said enough. And it's like, she's like, just stop talking. So then one day Rachel comes in. She's like, "You're never gonna believe it." She has a necklace that says "Stop talking," and I go, "That's amazing." The woman sells these now to other people that say "Stop talking." So
I
you
need
know
one.
what?
I need one.
All rum
Yeah.
can be.
Yeah.
We're ready,
Whatever.
and then we'll stamp it on a
Yes.
necklace.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
It'd be
yes.
a pretty long necklace. Or maybe
Yeah.
it'd be a bracelet.
Or just like one that goes like this.
Yeah.
Yes. Or like a
Chest
stacky
piece.
one.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
tacky one. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Stacky one.
Creating. See, look what the rum does.
See?
All these ideas.
Brings out the
fermented.
creativity.
Isn't this the point of Thanksgiving?
Marinating.
It is.
Hanging out. I mean, I feel like we should be in the kitchen or a bar. You know, you're not gonna go home.
Well, the
Gonna make a
kitchen
couple drinks.
becomes the bar
Yes.
during Thanksgiving because that's when
does.
people bring their drinks to, where
Yes.
everybody's still finalizing their
Yep.
stuff and stuff like that.
Or-
That's always where the keg was when you were a kid. You know, when you went to parties, it was always in the
It
kitchen.
was in the
right?
kitchen. Yes, it was. Yes.
That's because you didn't want it to
Kitchen
leak.
became
Spill
the
on the
bar.
carpet or the
Carpet.
sofa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
And who
We
wants?
never had
Nobody
kegs
wants.
at
See,
my
I'm from
birthday.
New York.
My-
So like in
holiday parties.
Manhattan, you couldn't put the keg in the kitchen because it didn't fit. So you put it in the bathtub.
Nobody wanted to
Or
bring
in
it up
the
a floor,
shower.
Yes,
floor walk
yes.
up.
You know what? This is also true.
Yeah.
So you'd be in the bathroom and like say you were like using the bathroom and somebody needed a drink. Maybe you were using the bathroom and they were and
Having
you were
a drink.
passing drinks
Very
out the door.
intimate. Very
Yeah, it is.
And disgusting.
Welcome to NYC.
I was thinking, ooh.
I mean,
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I mean,
Small spaces.
You know, when you grow
Make
up
it
in a building that's 93 stories, I mean, you know, this isn't like you're in a city all of its own.
Right.
Yeah.
True.
You never
Yes.
had to leave to like be in a different place.
Wow.
All right. Let's make a drink. Let's make a drink.
All
We
right,
get into the
what are you gonna do?
conversation, and well, I was gonna originally make a gin cocktail, but now I feel like I'm gonna make another rum drink.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, and champagne.
All right.
That's
so,
Celebratory.
Talking
Okay.
about getting creative.
So
on the spot.
one thing I always say is it's a holiday.
Yeah.
You know, you can't buy every wine that everybody loves, but everybody loves a little bubble. So
Yeah.
keep bubbles on hand for those
Yeah.
that just can't quite get their hand on your like Pinot Noir or Sauvignon Blanc or you know whatever floats their boat. So I chose a couple of coupe glasses and cocktail glasses, whatever you like. And we're gonna take 1.5 ounces of lemon juice. And then we're gonna take
Look how cute those are.
3 ounces. Whoops, I'm gonna make a mess. 3 ounces of pineapple juice. Thanks, Owen. Owen jukes this for me because he's my friend, and it's Friendsgiving. And so we're gonna put that in there. And you know, I don't even know what this is anymore. I'm just kidding. It's pear. We're gonna leave that. So the lemon, that. Woo! A couple of cocktails. All right, so we're gonna have a common denominator. So what's Thanksgiving without cranberry? So we are actually gonna use cranberry twice today. So this is the cranberry syrup that we just make with a little bit of sage. You can buy it at Buffalo Burger and you can make it yourself. Super easy. It's just 1 pound, 1 pound, 1 pound.
It's so delicious.
Yes.
What was that?
So it's like 1 pound. It's like 1 pound of cranberries, 1 pound of sugar, and then 32 ounces of water, and then we add sage to it. If you don't want to do all that processing, we've done it for you. Come pick it up.
Nice.
How much is it?
What? Oh, I don't. Calling me?
It's
no,
a
I'm just kidding.
cost.
I don't know.
It's not
actually,
free. It's not
Good.
free. That's what you need.
Wait,
to
do you love? Do you love the fact that I don't know my own pricing? I
Made
don't
for a
know.
perfect stocking stuffer.
If
Yeah.
you-
Do you have two
Great
different
gift.
sizes, or you just have this size?
No, we have 16 ounces now. We actually we changed our sizing, and now we just do that. But we only bottle, once a year. So we're gonna put in 1 ounce for each drink of a light rum. We're gonna use Bacardi today. So we put all that yumminess in here, right? So now we're gonna take some ice. And here's one thing I love when you're doing a shaker tin. Fill this up with ice and then put it in there and shake it. Don't think that everyone's capable of putting the right amount of ice in here and then shaking it. Just a pro tip, really.
Use the tin.
Yeah,
as an entrance.
because if you overdo it, it's going to spill all over when you're shaking it.
And I don't have an apron on today, so we can't do it.
That's a first.
Well, my entire dress is like an apron. I'm wearing a bag schmata dress. I'm really going with the New York mixed food parade thing going on.
Yes, you are.
All right, so we're gonna give this a shake. We're gonna take it off on the top. You get this really beautiful froth. And
That's that
It's gonna be a
pineapple
pretty
coming
color
through.
too.
Is that what that is?
that's
The
a
Yeah.
froth comes from the Yeah, it is pretty.
we're gonna put this on top.
And we know you love pink.
That is my favorite color. Yes.
On the first episode that Candiace was on.
I think what you made, it was pink. It was
It
pink.
was pink.
Yes.
Because the name of the drink is He Loves Pink.
Yes.
He loves pink too.
And
Or
that
something
was
like
so
that.
good.
Yeah.
I need to just have a party and just have you make that.
I love that
Just
moment when
because.
Gina made that cocktail because you're like, why don't you make this, Chris?
I was pissed. Like, how rude. He was like, I don't know. And I wanted him to make it for our engagement party, or for our
I
our
texted
wedding
him
parties.
the address, just so you know.
Oh, you mean
I
the-
mean the address. The address.
See,
Or the recipe.
The recipe.
He's a lie, because he was like, I don't know how to make it.
Well, there is this little thing called designateddrinker.show with all the recipes. And he knows that because he has recipes on that address too.
Where is it? So when you use
Look at that nice foam on there.
That
you
is
have pineapple
beautiful.
juice and you shake it and you add a little bit of sugar to it, it does really nice things, but we're just gonna give it a little.
Is that what makes that foam is the sugar?
Yeah, we're just gonna put a little bit of just for
How cute
just
is
because
this?
I'm bitter when my parents are around. No, I'm kidding. just kidding. I'm kidding. Not my parents.
No,
Neil's.
is this a thing?
No.
I'm
Also
discovering
kidding.
this. I thought it was just me.
No.
It had like parents that got on my last nerve. But the more that I talk to other adults
Yeah.
about
What were you
the
calling
holidays,
this?
it's like,
I
oh,
might
it's
call it
not
my
just
last
me.
nerve
Yeah,
because that's
it's
really
not.
funny.
Was it last nerve?
Maybe I'm gonna call it my last nerve.
Just
That's
named
actually
a
funny.
cocktail. So we have to serve this at Thanksgiving tomorrow.
How funny is that?
Yes, cheers.
I wasn't actually ready to name it, but now I think I
My
am.
last nerve.
Yeah, why not?
I'm here for that.
Oh, wow, that's good. Do you want to taste
Oh, that's
Yeah, actually. Well, I was gonna make it with gin, but now I'm really excited about the rum.
it? I love it with the rum.
I meant to do that.
Oh,
Yeah, that was real.
Oh.
This is really good, Gina. Why what would have been different? Obviously, gin.
With the gin?
Yeah.
I've been like herbaceous, a little bit more herbaceous. But they're both a white spirit. The only thing that would really change it, like dramatically, would definitely be like, if you put like mezcal in there, it would have been smoky or something different. You probably could. Quite
I like
honestly, it's pretty interchangeable when you start using spirits of the same color or proof or something like that. You can play around with it. Some things will never work, but some, of course, will.
Yeah.
There's no eggs in here, so you're not like gonna mess it up or anything like that.
Yeah.
Although guests might, or say, hey, is this an egg white drink
Yes,
tomorrow?
because of
you know?
the
You're
froth.
like,
yeah.
don't get on my last nerve, it's not.
and then stop talking.
That
She's
is,
here all week, folks.
you know what? Back in the day, Candiace, you would have been perfect at our Thanksgiving parties. Because at the end, it turned into a poker game, and we've like turned some serious people into poker players.
Not only did it turn into a poker game, but we also made cocktails out of the remaining ingredients. So some people would take pie, some would take stuffing.
Oh, cool.
And I mean, it sounds kind of gross or
No, but
wonky,
that's
and we'd
cool.
have a competition of what tasted best.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of a fun creative outlet.
Oh, for money. She forgot. She
yeah,
forgot
for money,
yeah.
Oh, everything
So
but
you're in your own cocktail competition
for money.
But, yeah.
And also-
I like how she's like, for money,
Yes.
Louise.
Don't leave that out.
Money.
Don't leave that out.
Because we're bartenders.
Yeah,
and we're
right.
a bunch of-
Yes, yes.
And that's what we do. We're motivated by cash. So like,
Yes.
I'm like, I'm not doing that. 50 in the pot. I'm in. What are we doing? I'm in. What's
So, you know,
next?
it's funny you brought up cranberries, and which brought back another bad Thanksgiving memory because my mother was a horrible cook. I didn't know what cranberries looked like until I became an adult. I thought it was just in the shape of a can.
Oh,
Still delicious.
That's the
but
best.
no, it
the
is
best.
really good.
The ocean's bright.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you right now, that's better than anything I could make.
Oh, yes. Oh,
I
yes.
love that shit.
You gotta have
Yes.
it. Gotta have it.
But I will say that on our Christmas episodes last year, where Candiace's now husband, then fiance, made a drink for us, and it had canned cranberries. And
Yeah.
the cran jelly cranberry,
Yes.
and
Do
it was
you
like that. Made me,
remember that
it was
episode? 'Cause I was
delicious.
drunk.
Yeah, I
Those
mean,
are the best ones.
I don't remember the details of it. Remember, I edit them, I listen to them, I write the recipes.
Right.
So yeah, those things come.
It comes
Too
back
many
to
people
you.
on
It
that-
does.
on
And
the-
I'm
on
like,
the
oh, I remember
episode.
that. No.
They all made 3 drinks each. We get to like the 6th drink. I was like, and of course I drank them all.
Oh
she's
my
like,
God.
she's like being the host. I'm
I
like,
sip mine.
I agree.
Yes, because I have to train. I get for me, she doesn't drink on all the episodes. I
Right,
do.
right.
So I sip mine because I know I've got a lot
Yep.
coming. So there have been a few this past year when I listen. I go, ooh, that's a
That was
slur.
a
I'm
little-
slurring.
a little
I'm slurring.
slur.
I don't know if
Well,
anyone
yeah.
else can hear, but I can
It's all
definitely
right.
hear it. I lose
Yes.
train of thought.
yeah, yeah.
Well, you're the designated drinker.
No,
was just
you
about to
guys
say
are the
that.
designated drinker. I'm just the host on the
She's the bar-
podcast
she's
that's
my-
raising the bar and craft cocktails.
She's my barfly.
Yes.
She's my barfly,
Yeah.
and then you guys come in and she gives you the skinny,
Yeah.
and then we get everything out of you.
Yeah.
And
Well,
we're like, what are you doing?
it's
So
coming.
what have you been doing? Tell us what's been going on.
I actually
Tell
have
us
I have
everything
a-
about the show that we're not supposed to know.
Oh
yeah.
my God, this show.
Because you just
Guys, this show.
Yeah.
So I'm not supposed to talk about season 4.
But so I did go to the wedding.
Yes.
I went to the wedding.
You had a great seat.
I don't know who to thank for that.
Yeah, well,
I had the best seats.
me.
I was like, how did we score
No,
this?
the seating chart is like the biggest
Oh, I bet.
crock of shit you will ever meet. It's so hard because you've got family.
And the size of your wedding.
Yeah, we had
the size of her wedding.
sides of the family.
Yes.
And I want to
Yes.
be
Tell
up
her
front.
where- yes.
And I want to be up front. And I want to be up front.
Yes.
Tell her where it all went down.
Yeah.
We got married at the Andrew Mellon Auditorium.
Beautiful.
That's
Constitution.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yes. It was a dream.
This
it was a
bitch
total
had
dream.
live trees.
I wanted trees. Okay.
That's where we had
I
the
wanted my
wedding.
damn
Yes.
trees.
Oh, last year.
Yeah, and she had white. You probably killed at least 4 fields of white roses. At least
Thank you, Rose.
about
Gods.
8
Thank you, Rose
acres
Gods.
of white roses
Look,
is what this wedding was decked out in.
You know,
it was
my
stunning.
Yes,
It was
my
stunning.
wedding planners got my vision. Strawberry Milk is the name of the wedding planners. They got the vision, and they executed very well. And Chris,
They did. It was
Chris
beautiful.
hated all the preparation, like up until the last second. He's like, "Why do we need these fucking trees?
Well, he's the
Why do we
grumpy-
need these
okay,
flowers?
Chris is one
Why
of
do we
the-
need these chairs? Why do we need everything? Why do we need this?"
That's why
Yeah.
Dave and Chris are friends because they're both
Yes,
both grumpy.
it's-
They're
yeah,
grumpy old men, and
really
they're not
rude.
old.
Yes, right.
Yes.
You're not an old man, but you are such a grump. You're such a Scrooge.
Yes.
It's not Christmas.
Yes.
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 However, I will say, when we did the first look, we walked in before everybody else. We got to see like the whole shebang before everybody else, and he was like, "Wow, this is oh my god, it's great." And I was like, I know, I know. And he did concede, and he
Yes.
said, "You know, you're right, babe. This was all worth it."
Oh, Dave would have done the, we are married to the same person. Dave would have been exactly the same way. And if it had been short of that,
right, he would have had everything in the book to say.
yes, but all the way
today.
up there, he'd be
Stop
like, no,
talking.
no. Yeah, exactly. We need to write that down. We need to matching tattoos.
Stop talking.
And every time
I
you
like
start over here. Oh yeah,
I put it here. I just,
Oh my God, that'd be great on the show too.
yes. No, I was gonna say we all need these for the show. I need these necklaces for all the girls because they all do this too much, and I'm sometimes just sitting back like, everyone should just shut.
God, I would love to see you give all those women that necklace.
Look, no,
I will hook you up with Holly Williams in.
I'm not
in
kidding.
New Orleans, she is a badass.
I need
Yes.
6 of them.
Did she?
Yeah.
That's the best.
I wonder if that's the same artist. So last year at Tails, Ellipse had a really cool room, and there was an artist, a jewelry artist, and I don't have it on today. I almost always have it on. She was making jewelry and punching names, and she would put. And I had.
Was she blonde and just badass looking? Because that's her.
I was at Tails.
Oh
I don't-
yeah, no, remember.
I was thinking out of a giant brass swan, so I didn't care.
Anyhow,
Exactly.
thanks for information
the
because
rabbit
she
and
is so
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Totally. Yes.
She's
My
so
swan-
And that's
my- yeah.
the gold that works.
Yes.
They would all wear it.
Oh my God, they wear it on the show.
Stop
She would be so excited.
And we actually went to New Orleans for one of our little trips. And I don't know how we missed this. If I'd walked by that, I would have said, give me 6 of them. Right now." Yes. But no, I would love to get
Because
them.
you
Her
were
shop
in
is
New
called
Orleans.
Tooth and Nail
Yes.
Trading.
Yes.
And yeah,
Nice.
it's cool.
Yes.
Perfect gifts. Look, we're coming up with holiday gift ideas.
Absolutely.
To
Yes.
your family, you can give
For
them
your
necklaces
family.
say,
And they
"Stop
can
talking."
say, it can say anything on it. You know?
We can put it on the website, so if you missed it, so we'll put it on the website where you can get a Stop Talking necklace.
Or a cocktail queen necklace.
What you
Or
can
a
do.
cocktail queen necklace. I have on my cocktail queen necklace.
So if
cute.
you just go to designateddrinker.show, of course you'll get all the recipes for Gina's drinks, how to make all of her
That's
cocktails, and we'll have how you can find this amazing Stop Talking necklace.
Yes.
Why
Absolutely.
not?
So what are we thinking of so far?
I love
Amazing.
It.
It's
Yeah. I
amazing.
love
Do you see how far down it's gone? It's delicious.
Yeah.
I know. This is well, you don't know. What you don't know, what you do know, what some of the listeners know, is that Rachel is my mentor and bartender. So like when I was coming up in the bartending world, Rachel trained me.
She used to ring a bell
I
to
for
tell
real.
her she wasn't going fast enough.
Oh my God.
Knowing Gina now, you're
Yeah.
like, what?
Right.
I used to cry.
Because you're
She's like, oh my God, here
like,
comes a lady
yeah.
again. I didn't even work with her. I just showed up at the bar.
She did. She literally didn't even work there. I worked on 19th and M, and I worked at this bar, and she didn't even fucking work there. And she would come
she
in.
just had
come
this
in and ring
moxie
the bell.
that was like there was something special about her. That,
Yeah.
you know, the way that she dealt
It
with
was the
people.
strippers from Calicut.
Yes. No, your
It was the
energy
strippers
is
from
incredible.
Calicut.
You have an
But
amazing
do you know what
She
I mean?
does.
And
Yeah.
but she wasn't making things consistently, and I was like, oh man, I really wish she was better. And so I became
Can
friends
you
with her.
imagine?
I wish she was better. That also belongs on a
I wish you were better. I wish you were better.
Yes.
It just applies to everybody you
Yes.
meet.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Everyone reads
And they
this.
read it. You're
Be
like,
better.
That really should
Yes.
actually be a shirt for bartenders, like for the guests.
Yes.
Like, it says, I wish you were
coming
better.
soon right now.
Coming soon. Coming soon.
Oh,
Turn around.
gee.
Stop talking.
Yes.
Or I hear you.
Yes.
Coming soon. I hear you.
Oh, I heard you
Yes.
as you walk away.
Third job. I heard that. Yeah.
God, that would be so funny. I would love to see.
So we can make T-shirts.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
that T-shirt is so funny if you think about it.
That's, we
Like,
talk about how many T-shirts we should make. I don't know. I think we've come up with 12 of them. And
my favorite
We
is
need to make
tequila.
it on our
I
website.
survive on tequila and caffeine alone.
So, and the other one we had was coffee, tequila, coffee, tequila, tequila, coffee.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that.
I would wear that.
Yeah.
I don't even drink coffee, but I wear that.
Yeah. You are about the only person I know that doesn't need coffee.
I just it does not work with me in my system. I'm like this.
You're lucky when
I'll
she's
be
sitting
jittering.
still. This is like, and
I
even
am
at
always
the wedding.
moving.
Do you know when you were doing your vows, you were bouncing, and I
I
was
was?
laughing. It's so hilarious. You gotta go watch
No,
your video.
I wasn't.
Yes, and you started bouncing like this.
Really?
I was like, she's bouncing.
Oh my God. I don't even remember. That was all such a blur. I said I was not gonna cry, and then
You cried.
he
cried.
said he did cry.
Yeah.
But when I said, my best friend was like, when you say this, you're gonna cry. You're gonna say this line, you're gonna cry. And I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna cry. And then I said, thank you for being so kind to me. And I was like, and then the rest was like all a blur.
See, and that's when you know you're in love.
Well, you know, I like him.
Yeah.
He's all right with me.
I'm glad you
most
still
of the
like
time.
that you're like.
Yes, we are in life.
I remember when I liked my husband.
That's important, though.
No, really.
It's so important.
More than love, I think. If you like the person you're with, and Chris and I were just best friends first. We were really good friends before we ever thought about dating. I never saw him as anything, that I wanted in a husband.
You never saw him as anything.
He was nothing. And then, like, all of a sudden, it was like, oh, I kind of like him. He's cool. So yeah, liking the person you're with is just that's my one piece of advice. As the youngest person in the room, giving advice on marriage, that's what I would say.
He's been married 3 months.
Yes, married 3 months. But I'm giving the advice.
She's got the sage.
That's
Yes.
also why we have Friendsgiving, because we like those people.
Oh,
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Yes, very good. Very
Yeah,
good.
that's it. You
That's it.
choose Friendsgiving. You don't have to. Your family does not come to Friendsgiving.
No.
You're like,
Absolutely.
You're excited.
No.
I would say
Yeah.
that, so I've obviously been married a little bit longer than you. After 25 years, I will guarantee you there will come a day, which it has come many times for me, where I look at Dave and I'm like, I do not like you. I love you,
Yes.
but I hate your face right now.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
I need you to leave just for a minute. I still love you,
Right.
but I hate your face.
Get out
That's
of
why
here.
I like to follow you.
Yeah.
When you tell me you hate me and you need a minute,
Yep.
I like to go right up the stairs with you.
That's me. The antagonist of the group.
I do not like to
Yes.
wait. I don't want to wait around. You got something to say, you say it
Say
right
it to
now.
my face. That
Say it
is
right
me.
now.
I'm rude. I'm a rude person.
You are not.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
I'm not giving
I
you
am.
5 minutes to blow it off. I want
Right.
to know right
Tell
now
me
what
to
the
my
problem
face
is.
what you gotta say. And I'm getting in your face, like, I do the finger. Do this. Yes. Yes.
I don't
He
want
hates it.
I came from a family of like, it's right now or you forget it and it's never going to happen again.
I actually say that about you.
So don't bring it up again if,
Yeah.
if you don't
so
say anything.
I say that about Gina is that she needs to express herself that very moment.
Yep.
And then 5 minutes later it's gone.
What is your sign?
Virgo.
So you and Dave are Virgo.
I'm a Sag. And I'm the same way. If I
You're a
don't.
good sign for us. For Sagittarius and Virgos.
Oh,
get
are we
along.
good? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'cause
I'm Cancer.
Yeah, my sister's a Cancer.
Yes.
Which one?
Christina.
Okay.
She's my favorite.
She's so
Aw.
good.
You're like, wait a minute, hold on, Louise, let me see. On the braids here.
I have an older sister who's the boss of both of us, and it's like
Oh.
terrifying because everything just trickles down to me. So my sister Luann's in charge of Christina, and then Christina's technically in charge of me, but she's in charge of all of us. So I get all the dregs of the shit. It's like always like, Gina, you do it, and Christina, that's it. What?
Oh, that's really
Oh, I said,
interesting.
what?
No, that your family, you have like, your sisters are in charge of you.
There's a hierarchy.
Yeah.
See, I'm the baby by a lot, and no one knew what to do with me because I was like, screw you all. Like
Yeah.
all of the like hierarchy didn't affect me
didn't
because
work
I
for
was
you.
Out of my
so
house.
much younger than they
Yeah.
were
Oh, yeah.
that I became like I was like a doll more than I was a sibling.
Yeah.
I was too young,
Yeah.
and I like to remind
Wow.
them how much younger I am than they are on an ongoing basis. But yeah, so that stuff did like it's in certain ways I'm an only child.
Same.
But I'm really not.
Yeah.
It's just because of the distance and time, and,
Yep.
and we have a very unique family
Right.
No,
Same.
we have family.
structure.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
The fucking crazies I grew up with.
yeah,
They want to know
you're
everything.
stuck with you.
Everything, all day, every day, no matter what day.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
What are you doing? And you would know it's translated to me, and I do it to my kids. My kids are 3 and 4, and I say to them all day long, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And then they say to my husband, "What are you doing, Dad?"
Oh my
and he's
God!
Like, "You're just making many versions of you."
I love that.
You know, the nuts do
Oh my
not fall
God.
far from the tree.
No, unfortunately, my husband's the only pair of nuts in the house, so
Wow,
he's
poor
got
him.
to deal with us. Yeah, we
Oh
gotta
my
get a dog or
gosh.
something.
Yeah.
Bad.
Oh, yeah.
No,
you
that's
definitely
my
need to
house. It's Dave and me and
And the dog.
yeah.
Your dog's a girl,
Dog's
right?
up. Yeah,
Yeah,
shoot,
two
yes.
two little lab puppies, and they're
Yeah.
both girls.
Aw.
Charlotte and Olivia.
Oh.
My heart.
So
So they're
cute. So cute. All right. So I'm gonna give you a trick. We're gonna do something fun, okay?
So we can do this on Thanksgiving.
Yes, you do this tomorrow, right?
Okay. Yep.
So you go out and buy a copper bowl, and whatever you put in it, it'll be fine because it's really cute. No, I'm just kidding. So we're gonna make a punch, okay? And we're gonna do is I want to drink a punch because I don't actually have a drink.
Yes.
So when you're making punch is very, very simple. It's
I
also
don't
very
usually
simple to
drink
screw up. So we are gonna make. We're gonna actually use. It's the holiday. You know, I love whiskey on the holiday. Whiskey is definitely the reason why I may have that scar. That's fine. From this holiday.
It is from this holiday.
And that's where you got the new?
Is
that
no,
one?
No. So we're gonna do. So here's the thing about punch though. Here's what we're gonna do though. We are gonna measure this. So you're gonna put in a punch. You wanna do, it's basically if you're making a large cocktail, right? So we're gonna put in 2 cups of Old Overholt Bonded, which is 100 proof. It is delicious rye whiskey. Then we're gonna take this equal amount. We're gonna put in 1.5 cups of pear juice. Now you could put apple. I need a little bit more. You could put apple. You could put any fall flavor.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're lucky enough to live next to somebody,
Yeah.
you look like persimmons are nice if you can get them in this area. And this area is a little tough. I use when I don't press my own at home. I won't do the juicing of the pears. I just buy like the Sierras or just a really good pear nectar or juice. It's good. I do use only fresh citrus, so that I'm not gonna let you skimp on. So for that, we're gonna put in there. You're gonna put in 4 ounces of lemon juice, and then I said we're gonna do everything with cranberry.
Yes.
So if we have in there 16 ounces, you're going to put in 8 ounces of cranberry syrup. And then you're gonna click it or hit you in the face with it. I don't know.
I like that.
Yep.
I like the bomb of it
So
all.
now, traditionally, what you put inside of a punch is you're gonna add a little bit of bitters.
Mm-hmm.
So any bitters. This is where you take your own take on it. I'm gonna use Angostura. So in there, if we have 16 ounces, you're gonna do 16 dashes of bitters, right?
Okay.
So what does bitters do to help in this?
It's like the salt, the salt of a cocktail.
Gotcha.
There's other ways to do it. You can actually use salt in a cocktail.
Yes.
But the bitters like the little bit of aromatic that you get at the very end.
It balances it.
It
What
does
other
balance
bitters
it.
would you suggest if there was another bitters other
Ooh,
than
a baked apple bitters is
Yep.
amazing.
Blackstrap would be
Yes.
nice.
Yep.
What is blackstrap?
It's molasses bitters.
Oh,
How do you make bitters?
I wouldn't.
No, I mean,
She
you,
does. I don't.
You can, but there's so many bitters on the market right now that
So
are
good.
so fantastic and so beautiful
Yeah.
that instead of taking the time to, because you really do need to age them, and you need to be very careful about
How
how you're making
long.
them,
How long you keep them.
how they're stored, and you just want to make sure that you're not poisoning someone. Like a lot of no,
Well, that's
because- no,
important.
well, it depends on the family
person.
member.
Yes.
I mean, I'm
This is
not
true.
going to because I
Rub
know
your
what I'm doing,
hands,
but a lot of
little
other
sage.
people
sage
will
like this,
try
yeah.
to
Oh, yeah.
make their
Little
own, and
sage.
it's like they're like, oh, I'm just going to make this willy nilly, and it doesn't work out that way.
Yeah. Certain things don't make yourself. No. Syrups. We
Absolutely. Oh my god, this smells so good.
we on the show.
Stuffing.
Yeah,
So we put
exactly.
basically, so we put a little bit of sage in there.
I'm just glad.
While you guys were talking, I put some mint in there.
Ooh, mint.
And then I'm going to take just a couple of
Why is yours
orange
all flat?
coins,
Mine's
half
all
dollar
like-
size,
See, that's the difference.
and I'm going to squeeze them
Mine-
across the
I
top.
fold
And now here comes
smells
your
like
everybody's personal preference. You can use soda water, you can use water, you can use tea, you can use whatever you like. I am going to use the rest of the champagne.
Yes.
So
That
I'm a
also
big
works.
proponent of buy one, and use it several different ways than
Nice.
being stuck with so much. So we're going to put 3/4 of a bottle of champagne in here.
That's great. Because, I
Yum.
mean, unless you're going to drink the champagne, it goes.
And and don't skim totally on the champagne. This is a JCB, and it's actually a really nice brut. It's it's affordable, it's nice, but like you know who has to drink it? You do. So don't make it so cheapy that you don't want it.
You don't want
So
it.
we're gonna give this a second, just kind of like hang
Marry.
out for a minute.
Get
Yeah.
married.
Get married.
And I'll get some
Tis the season.
some glasses together here.
Pretty glasses.
So here's my other thing. You don't have punch cups at home. You don't need to buy punch cups. It's a holiday. Just don't use plastic. It's a holiday. Use a glass. Use something that is, at least environmentally friendly if you are going to use a plastic. Is that fair?
Yes.
Agreed.
All right. So punch can either have a big giant piece of ice in there, but when you use champagne, I try not to put ice in the punch. I like to put it in the glass so that it lasts a little bit longer.
It doesn't kill the bubbles, so
Oh, yeah.
All right. So
don't forget to pour yourself one this time.
let's see if I can get it all in the glass this time because
Also a beautiful color.
Because-
It is.
Clearly.
How pretty that is.
Yeah.
this is the color of Thanksgiving.
Very. It
And
is
my
very
love.
much.
And
Very
my love
fall.
for the fall. I'm just kidding. And then I like to make sure I have a towel when I try to pour a giant ladle into something small.
Well, the great thing about punches is that you can make it and let other people do all the work.
Let's do it. Well, we'll go this way.
Best thing about it. And what's funny is this sage in my hands reminds me of Florence because of Italy, because it smells like leather.
Oh my God, it's funny.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Oh, to Gina's Italian.
Of course.
By the way, we never actually had a turkey in my house.
What did you have?
Not turkey. We had everything but turkey. We had,
We had chicken cutlets.
we had like chicken, no, we had like pasta. The turkey was for like just for
Baked
show. We had
meaty,
turkey
yeah.
like the next day. Like
Oh,
my
wow.
mother would make one and we would sit there, or my Aunt Teresa actually made Thanksgiving dinner for a lot of years, and she didn't actually. One year she cooked the turkey upside down, and my father had a heart attack. He's like, I'm starving. Okay, I came from work. My father was from Italy. He's like, I'm starving. You cook it upside down. He goes, what's wrong with you? She's like, okay, we'll have the rest of the dinner. And the rest of the dinner, nothing had to do with the turkey. We had zucchini bread, pasta,
Wow.
cauliflower salad, which nobody in this country. I'm like, oh, we eat cauliflower salad. Everyone's like, what? And I'm like, it's like a pickled salad we eat in Italy.
It's good.
And they're like, oh, you mean the stuff that you put on sandwiches? I'm like, no. But yes, I
forgot
guess.
yourself,
jardinera.
I'm
Yes,
not. I'm
yourself.
getting myself a glass. I should have poured it in.
There's favoritism happening here. She has a garnish in her glass and we don't.
Oh,
I
that
want-
came from out of.
I'm going.
And you gave yourself two.
I know. I'm gonna fix it. We'll take a sip of yours.
Yes.
I think we have a needy one.
Yeah, I am the needy one.
I like it.
I'm very needy.
All right.
I've accepted
She doesn't want to be
myself.
left out. Nobody wants to be left
I
out.
don't.
You know.
And I'm the oldest. Why am I needy? But I am.
No, you're demanding.
No, yeah,
I am
you're
demanding.
demanding.
I'm very
Demanding,
demanding.
yeah.
I know what I want.
That's a good trait.
Well, sometimes. Except when I'm giving Gina.
All right.
Well, cheers.
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 Happy
Cheers.
Friendsgiving.
So pretty. Oh, it smells good.
Yum.
Wow.
Just light.
That's delicious.
It's a little sweet, little fruity. That must be right up your alley.
Me. Oh, this is
That will make the in-laws happy.
Well, it makes
it is.
them nice.
My mom is a lightweight, so I'd give her one of these.
Well, could
Yeah.
you not, if you had lightweights, like if that was, could you?
Soda
would you-
water.
I was
Yeah,
like,
that's what I
would
was
you
about to
change
say.
it
You
out
get to
to
make
some
that
soda
make
water?
that into a long
Water.
drink, or like you just
Okay.
top it off with soda water in here
Yeah.
and stir it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
And so mom is still having the cocktail,
Yes.
but it's a little more.
whiskey is like almost too much for her. Like she does one glass of, brace yourselves, Moscato.
Oh.
That's fine.
And it's like, woo.
Well, that's also a lot of sugar, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The Moscato is like high in the sugar range.
Wait,
We're trying to move her to a Riesling just to get her out of
That's that's baby
yeah.
steps.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Move her to a
I like
Riesling.
Moscatos because they have like a little effervescence. a little-
Absolutely.
Yes.
like a
Yeah.
little-
It's cute to have like a little sip. She will like do a whole. I want the Moscato.
Well, what happens if she
Well,
has?
that's
right.
not wine.
What happens if she has two drinks?
You see if it's in pear or to be, I bet she'd like that.
We don't want to go there.
So that
She's-
was my
no.
father. My
Yeah.
father could not. It was funny. He would have like a strawberry daiquiri.
Yes.
He would be so looped, and it was the funniest thing because and my father had 5 wives. He would. Oh, he would have been
At the
right
same time.
No, we weren't Mormon. We were not Mormon.
Let's talk about
Make
the
that
Hungarian.
clear. Be clear. Be
episode.
clear.
He was Latin, not Mormon. And he would be like, blondes?
Oh.
Blondes. Yes. But he wasn't. He's very. He was a movie star, a little bit.
Yes.
B star, not movie star. He wasn't like a reality star like
Oh, well,
but
we're our own situation.
But
Which
yeah.
is awesome.
But the funny thing
Well,
is, if
or
you gave
something.
him 2 drinks, he was literally like. I mean, you almost had to like take him out, like in strawberry daiquiris.
Yes.
I mean, it was. He
My
had
mom was the same way. Like,
No.
give her 2 Moscatos and like some Motown tunes. She's like, yeah.
See, I think that's awesome.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah.
What's the name of that place that you like?
Stands.
Yeah, no, the other place, the dance club that's been there for 100 years, or whatever. You don't go. It's
In New York?
no, it's in D.C. It's on Benning Road. The Impala.
Stadium. Not Stadium. That's a strip
The
club.
dance place, like the older couples go and they go
Oh
dancing.
shoot!
What is
You know, I'm
it?
having a brain block right now.
They
That's
actually
okay.
go, and that's what it is. It's a dance club.
And they
It's
do
a
hand dancing.
They do
Yes.
hand dance. It's
In
an
St.
old
Louis,
school,
in
like 1960s
St. Louis is a Casa Loma.
style dance.
St. Louis was Casa Loma, but it's all like older style dance, and that's actually my aunt met my uncle, and they were married like 60 years.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be dead. Actually, you know what? I won't be. I'll be dead. Wait, hold on.
Here we wait on me like
Yesterday,
I'm gonna be
yesterday,
dead.
no, I lied. Yesterday, I did my calculations, like your prediction of like how long you'll live. based on like your everyday, blah blah blah, the longevity of
Is
your
this something
family.
you hear on
everything.
Facebook?
I don't
No.
want to do that.
No, there's a real thing for my insurance. I have to get key man insurance for my business. Anyway,
What kind of insurance?
key man meaning like if I die, the business goes on.
Oh, gotcha.
So, are you ready for this? 94 years old.
I see that.
90 fucking 4. Now,
that.
I really 94?
Well,
Like,
I
come on!
Because you're never going to stop working. The second you stop working is when you're going to drop dead.
Like that.
Yeah.
Bam.
You have
Then-
too much like good energy to be out of here too
Now
soon.
ask me for my husband.
Oh no!
no.
It was Neil's.
Is it -4? I mean,
It was like 80. It was like 81ish, 81ish, right? So I was like, oh, I can have a second
10
marriage.
years,
And I'm like, I think, yes.
Do you know that's the fastest growing STD?
The geriatrics of the world.
Yes.
Thank God
yes.
for Viagra. What else are you gonna do when you get to be fucking 80? I'm
Oh
gonna behind the
my
sex.
God.
Because there's no protected sex then.
Right.
Either,
Yeah,
so
but
it's
you
like-
also get to have
condoms
an
are.
oxygen tank.
Yeah.
Hello, do you see the benefits? Oxygen tank? Go longer. You're missing the whole
Well, it
point.
depends on who has
Yeah.
when they're wearing the oxygen. I don't know.
There's that.
I mean, I know I've been to Vegas. It's better in Vegas. Some people have oxygen there,
do.
so how bad can it be when you're old?
Do you not only do they in Vegas fill the casino with oxygen, they remove it from the rooms. They pull it from the rooms. I had a producer early
from
in my career, and they actually make
From
you
the hotel rooms?
from the hotel rooms within the casino. They make you feel uncomfortable.
you need to go back
You
out?
feel,
have to
you
go
feel
out.
you feel like you don't know that you feel this. You just feel anxious, like you want to get out, like you. And it's just enough to make you feel uncomfortable
Right.
in your room.
Right.
To get you in that casino.
So
Spending
that's
all the
why all
money.
those people
Oh,
sleep
yeah.
in the casino.
Yeah, yeah, it's a physical mind fuck too. So.
Chris has never been to Vegas. You gotta take him.
Oh my
He ain't
God.
been nowhere.
He may not come back.
I've never been to Vegas.
What?
Nope.
Herbs and rye, spearmint rhino.
Spearmint
Oh,
rhino
we were supposed
for
to go hang out
sure.
with Tony.
Frankie's Tiki Room.
Tiki
Frankie's
room.
Tiki Room.
Yes,
Yeah,
Where are we supposed to go with Tony?
to his bar.
Yeah,
to
what
the
is
Bellagio.
it? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, just a little one in Bellagio.
Why
You
is
might have
there
heard of
not
it.
a trip to Vegas like on the books?
We're working on it.
Okay. Well, I'm inviting myself.
Okay.
Oh, and Cleaver just opened.
I am.
That's right. That's right. Do you guys know what Spearmint Rhino is?
No,
It's a
I
strip
don't.
club.
Oh,
But
But
it's a really nice strip club. Like if you went, like you wouldn't feel like you're like you like
Yeah.
You wouldn't
and
feel
that-
dirty.
Like you have to have dedicated seats.
No,
and
and
the
you need to
seating
have
and server.
serious
and,
cash.
Yeah.
And like they serve
Oh.
and they serve like only the finest liquors. Like you're not going there and getting like, can I have a vodka? That does not
right.
exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're going there and getting like a 25-year-old cognac or something,
Yeah.
right? I spent 10
So we have
hours
to go
there
with
once,
friends.
an entire month's salary.
Friends or sponsors?
You were with Clinton
Sponsors are
Terry.
good. I take sponsors. Yes.
Hold on, but here's the best part. In the back, there's an entire store. So like say you're there with your husband and like, you love what the girl had on and now doesn't have on, you can go and buy your own version of that. Shoes, stockings, eyelashes, everything.
Could you imagine how much loose-side heels must cost there? Like
Look,
$400.
I have 2 pair.
oh,
I have
look
my
at
own
you.
pair. I have
Oh,
a 6-inch
suck
pair
it,
and an
suck it up.
8-inch pair. Yes.
8.
They're more comfortable than you think.
They are very.
Well, because they have platforms.
Yeah, right. It's
I
not.
took 10 hours. 10 hours. 10 hours I was there. I started in the morning and I was all of a sudden I was like, what time is it? Everyone's
Yes.
like, oh, it's like 8 o'clock at night. I go, it's impossible. We got here at 11. They're like, yeah.
The day
It's like
just
8 o'clock
goes.
at night. I'm like,
I met her the day after.
Oh,
'cause I
it's
flew
terrible.
into-
On the
to
flight,
Vegas
yeah.
because we were both in a
Wow.
cocktail competition.
That's
there.
terrible.
Oh my god.
And I was like, what happened to you?
I didn't know
it
what
doesn't take
happened.
long. Vegas is another planet.
I've
Yeah.
actually only seen her like firsthand at that point one time. When I looked at her and go, what happened?
Like
Where?
super lit. Like lit.
When we were in
lit,
NOLA
lit.
last. We went to New Orleans last.
Oh, New Orleans. Like,
It was that night, and she was on the
Yeah.
other side. Like there were a group of us, and she's like, "Louise, you're gonna drink this." I'm like, "But I don't want it. You're gonna drink it." And I was like, "Woo, we have crossed over. I'm seeing a whole other side of Gina." She's like, "You're gonna love it." It wasn't mean. It was like, "You're gonna love it."
that's what it was.
she's very
bond.
excited.
That's
She's
the
like,
bonding.
No, it
moment.
was.
Yeah.
It was one of the worst drinks I've ever had.
I mean,
Oh my God.
She was like, because it was all about the experience of being in the space and this and that. And I'm like, that's gonna be candy in a glass. I know. And
Oh, I know where we were.
Yeah.
We were at the hamburger place.
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Were you guys getting a freaking
monsoon.
yeah. Oh. And I was like, and we were gonna record the next day, and I'm like, again, we have to pay. It's a marathon, not the sprint kind of thing. And she's like, you're gonna do it, and I'm like,
Oh my
I
God.
got up the next day, didn't I?
yeah,
you're
you
a
did.
champion.
Of course you did. No, you were a champion.
That's a champion.
Actually,
I mean,
You remember how I got you up the day after Las Vegas?
you did it. That person came and packed my room.
I know, because I paid him $500 to come and pack your stuff, turn on your shower, make sure that you got on your plane because you had to be.
oh my God,
That is a friend.
that is a friend.
You are a friend.
I'm like, I need a personal butler. I said, because we were staying at the Cosmopolitan and we had
Yeah.
suites, right?
Oh my
Yes.
God, our rooms were so nice.
Yeah.
I never
and
wanted
I
to leave.
Yeah, no.
I said
yeah.
she has to catch a plane because she had to come back to DC and her connection was through Chicago. So I mean, she had all kinds of things.
couldn't
to
miss,
get.
right.
And I'm like, she is in bed.
Yes.
I'm going to sign this off as access to her room.
Yes.
Please put her stuff in a suitcase.
Trash
and
bag, something.
Turn the no.
they
Put
fold it.
everything.
I'm kidding.
Put it in a suitcase. Set her shower for her. Woke her up kindly.
Gently.
It was a woman
I
that
watched
was,
it.
was
Of course.
no, but it was
I
a woman that
I
came in to
couldn't
wake
move.
you up because he couldn't come in without a woman being there.
Yes.
And Mr. Savani, we're here to wake you up so you get to your flight on time. And she's like, what is this magic? And so
That is incredible.
and so everything is ready to go, ready for her to wheel out, except for the clothes that she needs to choose.
Yeah.
And
was
she's
the
like, how did
Akhenaten,
she goes? That was the Akhenaten competition. She goes, how did that happen? I said,
That's a friend.
That's a
I
friend.
said-
You are a whole friend.
I said, listen, I need
You
to
are
make
an
sure.
entire
I need to
friend.
make sure this happens because she's going to tell me no if I go in there. She's
Yes.
going to tell me everything's okay. So I
Yes.
need.
What did we have to do
I
the
need
next
another
day? We had something
authority.
to do on the other side. Like we had to land and do something.
I didn't. I had to. No, I had to go to Chicago and I had to do something because it was my friend Kim's birthday.
I had to
you,
land and do
you had to
something.
sign paperwork on I think on Buffalo and Bergen.
Yeah, I had something I had to do like straight
Or-
up.
yeah.
Like I landed and saw like an attorney or something crazy. You're right.
No, seriously, it was very important that you couldn't miss it. I'm like, no way can she miss this.
All right.
This is
Sorry.
a
All right,
rare-
Candiace,
All right.
they've set the bar
Yeah.
for us to like figure out our friend moment because
Look,
we don't have that.
We don't. But you know what? I feel like there needs to be like a jaunt to Vegas. There needs to
so
be.
we can find our
Yes,
moment.
you find the moments in times of duress. Is when you find the moments. So we have to go to Vegas. We can do like a designated drink or show in Vegas.
Yes.
Of course we can.
Bring the crew.
Yeah.
Bring husband. And like before,
Me
during or
husband,
after.
No, it won't happen. if the
husband's not
husband's at that-
coming?
Well,
Oh, no
Chris
husband?
is. Well, no. See,
Maybe
we bring
we
our
can-
husbands.
They have to go off
they
together.
can do their thing.
Go off together.
Yeah.
Because Chris has never been. He has to go.
And Dave won't go unless he has someone.
Right, and
yeah.
they're a
Yeah.
good little pair.
Yeah.
But we'll find the moment there. I have like I feel it in my sternum.
Yeah.
We'll find the
Except if
moment.
I'm in Vegas
It's
with
not
you,
in her
you'll
heart,
never
it's
see
in
her
the
for 3
sternum.
days.
Sternum.
Yeah, it's just in the sternum. He hasn't gone all that far in.
The sternum is better. That's like that's like the protection.
That's where you're like gagging. You're like,
Do you want to know where we nap in Vegas? We nap at the pool.
Oh, absolutely.
That's it. And then we get right back
rehab.
on.
Do you heard of the rehab party?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Go. I nap at rehab.
Yes, that's what you do.
I've been to Vegas too many times.
we can always just get those now that you can have that service come. Have you had the? Have you?
Oh,
They'll do the IV service. You know, they do that in our neighborhood.
Do they?
Yeah.
Everywhere.
I've never had
Get
one.
vitamin
I've had it
B
done.
and an IV.
Yeah.
And Botox.
And you're
Yeah.
back.
Well, they don't do it
No.
everywhere.
At home. Yes, they do it in DC.
I'm saying they don't do it in every like
Oh.
throughout the United States. They don't do it everywhere. In our neighborhoods, they do
Oh,
it,
it's
which
I
is
mean,
kind of
you
nice.
it's like you get a little refresh.
They'll come and give you like intravenous, like
Yeah.
you know when you
Why
run
aren't
your
they here?
marathons
Yes.
and you really run out of you deplete
Right,
all of your
yes. In real life.
in the
Yes.
yes.
I got
They'll
an
come
idea
and do
for
it
your next
then.
day.
That's
The day of
the
drinking.
next show. All right.
Yep.
Louise,
All right.
get out of my bar. It's closing time.
Oh, good God.
Come on.
All right.
I want to go home. I got to cook a turkey.
I love
I have a
Gina.
confession.
That's a real friend.
Okay, so the last 2 years, we haven't actually cooked like a turkey from the grocery store.
Oh.
We have gone to, don't judge me, we've gone to Popeyes.
It's amazing.
Popeyes.
The Popeyes turkey
Heard.
is popping.
Yeah, it is.
It's so good.
It's good.
Yep.
You buy it, it's cooked, but it's frozen. And you just take it out of the little wrap and you put it on the whatever and you put it in the oven.
I like.
and
She's
warm
not
it
done
up.
it. Her mom's done this because you put it on the whatever and you put it in that.
No,
in
my
that
mom
pot.
does it. But it's good. And then we slice it up and put it on the plate.
It's a whole thing.
It's good.
Yeah.
And I haven't told anyone.
I love
Well,
that
you
you're-
just told a lot.
This is your reveal.
You told a lot. You told a lot of it.
Make sure to get the
I'm
side
not
of Cajun sparkle that you can put into the gravy.
Cajun.
Yes, that's also real. Cajun sparkle.
Popeyes, yes,
Yes.
they keep it behind the thing. They don't let you know about it. It's almost like buying drugs. It comes in a little pink thing and it says Cajun sparkle on it. You have to ask for it. They'll only give you one.
Oh,
yes.
I have to get that.
It's a
Yes.
whole new
You
thing.
need to go, do you know who I am moment.
Yeah. I haven't had one of those yet.
You need to, do you know who I am?
you know?
Lauren right now.
Do you know who
I usually just send my sister. She's
All right.
All right.
All right, gals.
Come on.
We're going to close it up.
Happy
Yes.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays.
Cheers.
Shall
Gobble,
you
gobble.
all
Cheers.
survive the holidays?
Yes, with all the family and all
Yes.
the stuff. Yeah.